The fitness industry always had its freaks. It mass monsters, men who pushed the boundaries of what the human body is capable of, but we always knew what they were. They were professionals competing on the Olympia stage, living a life most of us could never comprehend.
Just an old message.
But something has changed.
So breakfast is going to be the remainder of this gallon of whole milk, the 6-pack varieties of a Krispy Kreme, so a normal one.
The new king of the fitness world isn't a Mr. Olympia. He doesn't preach about clean eating, optimal training, or scientific principles. He's a 20-something kid in a messy room with a shaky camera.
The zoom on this thing is freaking sweet too. I know you've been skipping cardio.
A gallon of chocolate milk, and a box of cereal. This is Sam Sulek, and on the surface, he's the most authentic influencer we've ever seen. No fancy camera work, no scripted lines, just a kid eating what he wants and lifting how he wants. And millions of young, impressionable lifters are hailing him as a hero for it. But that's the story they want you to believe. Today, guys, we are not going to talk about whether he is natty or not. I mean, that's boring, guys, you know, settle a debate. We are going to talk about the truth behind his so-called
yeah, buddy! Lightweight!
Because what you're watching isn't a diet, it's a performance. And it might be the most brilliant and the most dangerous act the fitness industry has ever seen. To understand what's really happening, you have to understand the modern social media landscape. Attention is the only currency that matters. And for years, the fitness algorithm has rewarded two things: impossibly perfect physiques and impossibly perfect diets. So imagine chicken, broccoli and rice.
Fuck you, bitch! Shut the fuck up!
It was boring, it was repetitive, and for the average person, it was completely unrelatable. And then, Sam Sulek enters the scene. He doesn't just break the mold, he smashes it to the piece. While everyone else is meal prepping tilapia, he is in his car post-workout eating a box of Krispy Kreme donuts. While others are drinking filtered water, he is chugging a gallon of whole chocolate milk a day. This isn't just a diet, it's a deliberate act of rebellion against the established fitness industry. And here is the first unspoken truth. This isn't just what he eats, it's his entire character. Think about it. What is the Sam Sulek brand? The simple camera setup? The unscripted rambles? Or diet is the single most important part of his character? It's the ultimate signal of I don't care about this rules. It makes him seem like an outsider, an underdog, even as he's become the most popular fitness creator on the planet. He's not just eating cereal and milk, he's selling you a story. The story that you don't need to be perfect to get huge. Now, as the last Ottoman, I have to tell you, this is a dangerous blueprint. Here is where the performance becomes dangerous, because his millions of young followers don't see a character. They see a role model, they see a blueprint, and they're following it blindly. Let's be clear about what this bulk actually is. We're talking about a diet that can easily exceed 5,000 calories, with a staggering amount of that coming from processed sugars, saturated fats, and simple carbohydrates. We're talking about a gallon of chocolate milk, which can contain over 200 grams of sugar alone. For context, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 36 grams of added sugar per day for men. Okay, now, the argument from his defenders is always the same. It works for him. Look at his physique. And this brings us the second, the most critical unspoken truth. His physique isn't the result of this diet. It's the shield that allows him to get away with it. Sam Sulek is on a cocktail of performance-enhancing drugs that allows his body to process and utilize these calories in a way that a nature lifter simply cannot. It's impossible. So, the anabolic environment he's created allows him to partition these nutrients towards muscle growth while mitigating some of the fat gain. For the average teenager watching his videos, trying to replicate this diet will lead to one place. Guess what it is? Obesity and a host of metabolic issues. They don't have the chemical shield that he does. He is actively promoting a lifestyle that is profoundly unhealthy. And he is using his chemical enhanced physique as proof that it works. This is an incredibly irresponsible message to send to a young, impressionable audience. And this dangerous blueprint extends to his training. For years, the consensus has been that proper full range of motion and controlled movements are key, maximizing muscle growth and minimizing injury. But what about Sam's philosophy? Pure, unadulterated intensity. I mean, he rarely, if ever, uses a full range of motion. His reps are often explosive, uncontrolled half reps or quarter reps. Now, can partial reps have a place in an advanced training program? Yes, but Sam has made it his entire identity. He has normalized a style of training that for a beginner is a one-way ticket to a snap city. It's ego lifting, brother. Plain and simple. It's about the performance of lifting heavy, not the science of building muscle. I mean, okay guys, again, his physique is the shield. A young lifter sees Sam's massive arms and chest and thinks, that's how I need to train to look like him. They don't have the years of base building or the chemical support system that helps protect him from injury. They're replicating the performance without understanding the context. And they are the ones who will pay the price with torn pecs and herniated discs. So let's pull it all together. The relatable messy room, the authentic junk food diet, the no BS training style. This isn't an accident. It's a perfect crafted character designed to dominate the modern social media algorithm. He is the anti-influencer, which I mean guys, I really like him and I really watch his videos, but I don't think what he is doing is the right thing to do. It's a fantasy. The fantasy that you can eat whatever you want, train however you want, ignore all the rules, and still look like an Ottoman. He is monetizing a rebellion against common sense as his views climb into the tens of millions. A generation of kids are buying this fantasy. They are chugging the milk, eating the donuts, and throwing weight around in the gym, all in pursuit of a result they will never achieve. Because they are missing the most important ingredient in the Sam Sulek formula, and in the process, they are sacrificing their long-term health for a short-term dream sold to them by a kid who mastered the YouTube game better than anyone else. The thing, guys, am I being too harsh, or is this a conversation the fitness industry desperately needs to have? Because I think most of the people don't talk about enhancement, and they try to teach the young people about how they build muscle while eating everything like harsh junk food, and they can build muscle, but they're never talking about like steroids. As I said before, I love Sam Sulek. I watch his videos all the time, but I think people should know this. If you are not taking steroids, don't try to do that. I mean, even if you are on drugs, you shouldn't do that. In my opinion, you will have less damage. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, guys.